And I did it again. Hi, Freeside. I did it again. I was talking to my goddamn self because I didn't add myself to the fucking thing. So I was talking and talking and talking. Watched it go from 1 to 0 to 1 to 0 to 1 to 0. Hope you're doing well, Freeside. I hope you had a good day. I myself am exhausted. Yeah, I did it again. You're right. Absolutely. It's because I'm half asleep. It's because I'm like half asleep. So I had a really long day and I'm tired. And yeah, I'm not too bright right now. Hey, One Stop. I did it again, One Stop. I didn't add myself. I was talking a mile a minute to nobody. Why am I not surprised? I think maybe tomorrow or this weekend, I'm going to dye my hair again. The problem is just finding time to do it. And actually on the weekends, I have that weird break from 12 to 4 that I can fucking do it. So I might as well. I was looking at my hair in the restroom at my job, and I was like, "Hey, Trunk, how you doing? Hey, Rebel, how you guys doing? Oh, Rebel, why don't you have a wrench? Didn't I go through this the last time? It's you, right, Rebel? I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's you. I don't think it's a sock. I'm sure it's you. I'm not gonna sit here and beg for you to let me know. Just give me a second, and I'll fucking do it." Why are you copying your best friend there, Trunk Monkey? Why are you calling people wussy now? That's suspicious. It could be a sock of you. Because we all know that people make socks. You know? But anyway. So yeah, I think I'm going to dye my hair on the weekend. It's good to see you, Rebel. Dead serious. Not trying to bring attention to you and shit, but it's good to see you. I hope you're well. Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. I don't care. I'm tired. Working my ass off. Even if it kills me, I'm going to be doing it. I lost my cigarettes now. God damn it. Where the fuck? No, I don't know about all that. About all what? I'm all confused. I'm all confused, confussed. But sorry if you guys hear me chewing. I just literally got home like an hour ago and I had to make my lunch for tomorrow and then make my dinner for tonight because I missed my dinner hour tonight because I had to stay extra. Oh, and One Stop. Hi, Vern. One Stop, what it was is there was a fire at the end of the block, right? And he's a fireman, and it took all fucking day, and somebody died. And it was a bunch of Spanish people, I guess, and some of them were sleeping in the attic, and somebody got caught in the attic and died. They couldn't get out. And it took them forever to just they wanted to make sure that it wasn't suspicious and shit. And so he was there all day. He's a very dedicated firefighter. So by the time he got home, he was covered. You'd see him. He was covered in ash. So it wasn't like he was fucking around, but he was, that's what I'm there for. So that he can do that. You know what I mean? So he wasn't really taking advantage because I'm getting paid for it. and they don't argue with the payments, and the pay is decent. So, oh no, he doesn't go to the bar. No, he doesn't drink. Oh no, I don't think he drinks. Oh, he does drink, but not like that. Not like that. He'll have a beer at the house maybe, but not anything, No, and he's very aware that I'm there. But yes, be very safe. Oh yeah, no. And normally he knows that I go home from 5 to 7 and then go back from 7 to 9, but I guess he got caught up. I don't care. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? It's 5 to 7. It wasn't too bad. And she slept the whole fucking day. All she did was sleep. Like now all she does is sleep all day, and then I gave her dinner and took her out in and got her changed up and brought her back out, and we were sitting watching TV, and she went right to sleep again. And I'm thinking, man, lady, you just slept all fucking day. Yay! Hillbilly got no messages and still came.
One and all.
What's up?
I just happened to be searching the internet for something to watch, and boom, you were live.
Well, I want to just say this, honestly. One Stop does remind me to message you. He says, why don't you message Hillbilly Man? He does it all the time. And that's when I message you, like wind up messaging you late or something, because I forget. And right now it's like I'm exhausted,
Yeah.
And I'm so tired today because I wound up staying an extra 2 hours when I was supposed to take a break. So
Yeah.
I wound up staying, but hell, fuck it. I'll take the money. Thank you very much.
Yep. But One Stop, I missed you guys too.
That's
I
right.
don't know.
He told me to message you last night, and I never got around to it. I was tired yesterday too.
I don't know why I can't not get no messages. I notifications. I get so pissed off because I missed so many streams. I was going to watch Huck the other night, and I kept waiting and waiting. I never got a notifications. I forgot all about her going live, and I missed it.
Are you sure you clicked the bell right? You make the bell. You click the bell, and you hit all, and then you get all the notifications.
I'm a Riri.
I'm just asking. I'm not saying. I mean, because for the longest time, I did the same thing. I was like, how come I get no notifications? And then I would click. Then I looked at it, and I said, you dumbass, Jennifer, you got to click the bell to make sure you get all the notifications. So that's why I wasn't getting them.
Well, One Stop, I already told her how many times. Text me when you're going live. If I'm not doing anything, I'll be right here.
I
know. So she can't use that for an excuse.
Obligated to come. Stop it. Nobody's obligated to do jack shit.
Oh, yes, I am.
But yeah, which reminds me, it's funny. I just realized something. It's funny.
Well, tell us so we can all laugh.
No. It's not meant to be spoken live. Oh, fuck!
Well, why? What?
God. You gotta hit me. Why you gotta send me messages at 10 o'clock?
Hey, Burn.
Early afternoon.
Burn.
Why would I?
And then the one night she texted me, and we were actually out doing some Christmas shopping and getting some stuff ready for Thanksgiving, and by the time I got home, she said, well, I'll catch you guys on the next one, or I'm going to bed or something to that effect. So I turned it off. Hell, she's going to bed. I'm not going to go interrupt her from going to sleep.
Fuck, I missed it. Damn
what?
It. Fuck.
Missed what?
My trip to Albany that I do every year. I'm going to miss it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm going to miss it because I have to work. Hi, Sugar Crits. It's okay. He's leaving at 2:45 to go to Albany. He'll be back in the afternoon, and I'll be at work at 9. That pisses me off, but I have no choice. I knew I was going to miss it this year.
What do you do in Albany?
Chris has a side job, and he delivers like flowers and stuff, but all the way upstate.
Yeah.
And I go with him.
Well, see, that would have been nice to know when I lived in New York, because I could have met up with you.
I only started doing it about 6 years ago.
Oh, wow.
He goes all the way up to because 1 year we went to 1 year, Jesus Christ. 1 year we went to Niagara Falls.
Like, oh, wow.
We were talking about it, and we didn't get to do it that 1 year, and then the next year, all of a sudden he drives up. He does it every year, twice a year, and it was all of a sudden he was like, "Let's go to Niagara Falls." I was like, "Okay." Yeah. It's the little things.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, probably Sugar Crits. Probably, I don't know. Because he goes all the
no,
in Albany. No, it's not.
Nope. Albany is nothing like Buffalo. Nope.
Fuck, I really wanted to go. I could call him sick, but I don't want to do that. I can't do that.
Right.
Damn it. Oh, well.
Yeah, Buffalo gets a lot worse weather than what Albany gets.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty far. They're pretty far away from each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually go once in the summer and then once in the fall. Excuse me, the fall.
Because Buffalo would end up getting a major snowstorm, and we wouldn't get nothing.
Yeah.
We'd be watching the football game and watching it snow like crazy and watching them freeze their asses off, and we wouldn't get nothing.
Give me a second. Crazy. Give me a second. Ow. I gotta do something real quick.
Oh, see, we could have met a long time ago. So what's everybody been up to?
I'm sad now. God damn it. Oh, well. I'll learn some kind of a lesson from it, I guess. Fuck.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'll learn that lesson. I've been through Buffalo. They closed the throughways. I went through towns. Snow was over the windows of cars at car dealers. I had to stop every 20 minutes to damn.
Yeah, they closed the throughways because they were doing all these new upgrades to where they don't have to have
hi crazy sorry.
They don't have to have people at the windows to take your money anymore.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got to use the thing.
Nope. All you do is drive through them now.
Oh.
No person seen nowhere. It's all done electronically now.
That's what I'm saying. It's with the fast pass or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, Easy Pass. Everybody has to have them now,
Yeah.
or you don't get on the throughway.
Well, it's easier because there was toll jumpers and shit.
Yeah, but the thing with the toll jumpers, no matter how many times they jump, they would always get busted, and they'd have to pay a huge fine for that shit.
Yeah. My daughter one time screwed up or something and went the wrong way and wound up having to go through a toll and didn't have the money, and they were sending me messages and shit.
Oh yeah, yep. And it's crazy because they have all those cameras. They catch your license, and it's clear as day when you pass through one of those. You think you're getting away with something, and you're not.
They got a picture of your damn face, you know.
Yep. Yep.
Damn.
Yep. Shit. It's just like going through the border. They catch everything about your vehicle.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's nice. I mean, the first time I went, I was, quote, the navigator, unquote, and oh my God, it was sickening. I stayed up. I remember I worked like 3 to 11, and then we left, and I was up for 15, 20 hours more, and then
Wow.
I never went to sleep until we got to the hotel, and then we went to sleep because his boss pays for a hotel.
Uh-huh.
To stay up there because he has some like deliveries in the morning.
Huh.
You know, like you get up there, and I shouldn't say it like that. You get up there and you deliver stuff in the morning and the day, but then these places they open in the early morning. They're like nurseries and shit, so they close early too. So we used to go stay at a hotel and then come back the next day, and if he can push it, he'll skip the hotel and keep the money, which is smart.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But
yeah, I flew my mother and her husband up here one summer, and I took her to the Albany Museum, and of course my mother couldn't walk very fast, and we were 1 minute late, and they charged us $80 for being over our time. Yeah.
Wow.
For being over. I could have beat it.
Right.
But you know what? It was all about my mother, and I didn't give a shit about paying it. You know?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I would have paid triple that if I had to, just as long as she had fun, you know?
Exactly. You know, agreed. Sometimes everything is just worth it, you know?
Yep. And I wasn't going to force her to try to walk faster than what she could just to get out there to get to the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The fuck is a tree hole?
Where a tree used to be, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. In early summer, if you fall into a tree hole, you can die. I'm like, what? Oh, fuck. Knew it. I forgot it was coming up. I could have prepared, but nope, can't do it this time.
We're due for a really good snowstorm. We haven't had one in years.
I know. I hope. Well, no. Well, yeah. You're right. We haven't.
No.
We had a big one in 2015, but that was it. That's all I remember.
Yeah. Yep. 2015 was the last one.
I know, because that's when I went to New Zealand, and I sent people. I posted on Facebook all the pictures of New Zealand, and in February,
Uh-huh.
that is their end of summer, like their August. So I was posting up pictures of, blue skies, and people were cussing me out. They were like, "We're under 6 feet of snow." And I'm like, "Hey, you just have to get used to it. I'm sunbathing, man."
Oh yeah, One Stop. It's amazing to watch the trains when they blow their snow. And see how far they can actually throw it.
Damn it.
Yeah, 2015, you couldn't even see the road. There's a complete whiteout. It was bad.
I remember. Well, I don't remember. I was around.
Oh yeah.
I had fun. It was fucking amazing. I was there for 3 weeks. It was awesome.
I had a 2015 brand new Chrysler, and it took the windskirt. The snow was so high, and I had to get home, and it took the skirt completely out underneath the car.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Damn. I was just pissed because I went there, and when I left, I left in shorts to come home, and it was fucking freezing, and there was snow everywhere.
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
That was like, wow.
I gotta figure out how to turn this shit off.
What's the matter? What are you turning off?
Discord notifications. It's not. I don't have it on my computer, but I'm getting all kinds of freaking notifications.
Oh, maybe because they're linked. That might be linked. Glad I don't have Discord and I can't deal with that shit.
Oh, I like it, honestly.
Yeah, no, I don't like the layout. I'm a Google person. I'm a Google Hangout person. I'm not. Yeah. It's funny.
It's not so.
Go ahead.
It just depends on who you hook up with. You know what channels.
Yeah. Well, I had a friend that used to. I think he used to call me on Google Hangouts, and then he would go into Discord, and people would think that I was him because it was under his thing. And we had the same. I had something what's called a Benny ball, and it's just a yellow ball, and his name was Benny, Beni, and I put Jenny on mine, and people would get so confused. They would think we were each other. It was funny as hell.
Here we go. There, because it gets so bad in Discord that I just have to actually turn my phone off. I mean, not my phone, the Discord, in order to, when I think I'm going to go to sleep, or I won't get to sleep because all I hear is beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
And Discord never stops. It goes all night long.
Yep. True. I know that. Like I said, I've been in. I have a Discord account, but I only went in for Benny.
Right.
You know, he'd call me on the phone and tell me to come in, and I'm all right.
And here all this time, I think I'm the only one that can't sleep, and then I see all these Discords with all these different people that apparently have the same issues that I have.
Yep. Everybody, there's a million people like that. You know.
Well, Vern, I'm sure they would hire you. You just have to learn some stuff, and you seem like a pretty smart man, so I don't think you'd have an issue getting a job there.
Switzerland. The chat's having more fun than we are. Shit. I had to come home. I had all this stuff to do. I can't start streaming until like after 10 o'clock. It's like, ugh. My whole day is just not wasted, but I'm just never home all day long for 12 fucking hours. And by the time he got home, I know he wouldn't get home till like 5 o'clock. I would have had to take the whole fucking day off.
Yeah, I've watched that video, Sugar Crits. It's amazing what those trains can do. And the equipment that they can put on the front of their trains to actually blow the snow. Where are you going now?
No way. Guess who messaged me?
Who?
I assume Chris. Guess why?
Why?
Be here by 2:30, 3 o'clock if you want. I'm going to Albany.
Oh, wow. You just told us that story.
I don't know how to see that situation in my own eyes.
I think she forgets to mute sometimes. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see what that video is.
But then you could possibly exchange it for whole days? What? Like, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know.
Oh, yeah. I watched this one too, where they put him out on the tracks. That's amazing.
Going now. I'm like, I'm sad.
And the snow gets so bad sometimes that they have to back up the train because the snow gets so packed in front of the blowers. It's amazing. You know, when you get up and walk away from your computer, you might want to mute sometimes.
Why? Why?
Because we heard who texted you and your trip to Albany, and
I was talking to my son. Yeah.
We know.
I don't care who hears it. I'm pissed. I'm upset. I'm actually very upset.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's very little that I get to do.
Right.
No,
that's a good trip from where you're at to Albany too.
Yeah. No, I can't do it. I work 7 days a week.
It's at least what, 4 or 5 hour drive?
15-hour drive.
Oh shit.
Something like that. 15 hours to Buffalo.
Oh, to Buffalo, yeah.
Yeah, but to Albany, I'd say it's about, I don't know, 12, maybe 11.
What?
Mm-hmm.
How far are you from the statue?
3.5, 4 hours.
Oh, okay. So it'd be about an 8-hour drive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm nowhere.
I can get to the statue when I lived where I lived in New York. I could get there within 3.5 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Depending on the traffic.
And you're just going across.
Yeah.
No, I'm way east.
Yeah.
Like, you know where Montauk is?
Yeah, I know where you're. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm across from Montauk, basically on the other fork.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's super fucking hard. Super fucking. I mean, that's why nobody comes to. That's why nobody comes and doorsteps me because I'm so far out.
Right.
You know, nobody ever wants to come out here. I don't blame them. I mean, I like it, but
Right.
yeah. Oh well, such is life.
Well, maybe you can go in the summer.
No, I can't. I work 7 days a week.
I know, but maybe you can plan ahead if you knew ahead.
No, you can't ever plan ahead. I can't ever plan ahead. Nope. Because it's always the last minute. It's always like when the boss says it.
Right.
So it's never, yeah. Never, never, never. But it's fine. Whatever. Such is life, huh?
Yep. That's the way it goes sometimes.
I could have dealt with the vacation aspect of it, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I seriously could have.
Yeah. What's up, Zero?
So so.
Yeah, I even like when they do the pre-avalanche with the cannons. Oh my gosh, I love watching those videos too.
What do you mean the avalanche with the cannons? What are you talking about?
Well, they would take a cannon and
Right.
where they knew that there was going to be a possibility of a huge avalanche, they would go and blow that area. That way they could clear the roads and stuff where people aren't stranded in a avalanche somewhere.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And when they do it, it actually looks like it's actually raining. And it's not. It's just from the snow.
Oh, that's cool. That would be cool to see.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of pretty cool videos out there.
Yeah. I will not be harassed on my own.
What?
Yes.
Well, have a good one, Zero. Glad you stopped by.
Not really.
Oh, stop. Are you two fighting again?
Bye. I will not be harassed on my own channel. Don't come on here and fucking try and harass me. And if you're listening, you can shit in one hand and wish in the other and see which one happens first. Because you're not going to get what you want.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
Oh, I'm not fighting with anybody.
Oh.
I'm not going to fight with anybody. I don't have to. It's my channel. But no, I can sleep easy tonight. I know I ain't got to go nowhere.
Right.
Yep, just work. Just work.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I worked.
Yeah. I forgot it was coming up. I forgot, and I usually go every year, but last time my 7-Eleven job ended, and then I got to go anyway because you know what I mean. The timing was perfect.
Oh wow!
That's what happened. It was funny, because I usually, like I said, I go usually in May. It's actually June, I think June, but I forgot that, you know, and I could always
So
call
you,
in sick there.
so you just go to Albany and just look around, or
No, he delivers the flowers,
yeah?
and that's where we go.
Oh,
I just go for the ride.
right.
I just go for the ride. You'll fight with me if and I tell you to fight with me, Pilgrim. Oh my god. It's just to get the hell out of town.
Yeah, yeah,
He likes it because he's got somebody to talk to.
right.
Because it's a long drive, and he doesn't want to fall asleep, and I don't blame him.
That it is.
But situations has changed.
Yeah.
Hold on. One stop, don't make me time you out, darling. Don't make me time you out. And my lady was funny today because she said something about I'm gonna fall. I said, no, you're not gonna fall. I got you. And I was like, I got you. I'm never gonna let you fall. And she's like, I know, and I thank you for that. She was so cute.
Oh yeah, we had to reinsure them all the time.
Yep.
Especially when you were transferring from the chair to the bed.
Oh yeah. She's so thin. I can just I pick her up out of the chair, turn her,
Yeah.
do what I got to do, sit her down. I mean, and she is really thin, so I tell her, you can hug me now. We're friends.
Yep.
So while I'm hugging her, she's hugging me, and I'm holding her up.
Right, right.
So she sleeps all the time though, hillbilly, like all the time.
Oh.
Yeah. She slept all day today. All day. I mean, I gave her breakfast. She went to sleep. She slept all day. Then there was a situation. There was a fire, and her husband's a fireman, so he was at the fire. And instead of me coming home from 5 to 7, I wound up staying from 5 to 7. That's the break. So I skipped that break. And then I woke her up at 6:30, and I was like, you got to eat. Come on, let's get something to eat. And she went back to sleep after she ate. I was like, wow.
Huh.
Like you figure somebody that sleeps all day, they're going to be up all night, right? Nope.
Right.
Nope. She just sleeps. And it's funny because I joke about that, not in regards to her, but to myself. Oh, I would love to sleep all day. I would love to sleep all day. And no, I guess I wouldn't. They were picking me up and putting me on the x-ray table back to the bed, and I kept saying, don't drop me, don't drop me. It was very traumatic. If I'd never been through that. Well, yeah, once you hurt yourself, you're just afraid of hurting yourself again, no matter what the situation is.
Yep. Or worried about somebody hurting you.
Yeah. And she already fell. She fell once already and broke her collarbone. That's why I'm there. So she doesn't get up and try and walk around and fall on her face again.
Yeah, when I had my first back surgery, they picked me up and I said, oh my God, don't drop me. And so instead of them dropping me, they just plopped me. I mean, just let my whole body weight hit the bed.
Oh, yeah.
And I screamed out in pain. So after that, when I had the next one, I said, listen, I don't care what y'all do. Do not drop me and do not plop my ass in that bed like they did the first time.
Right. Absolutely.
And the doctor's like, what do you mean? And I told him the story, and he's like, "Oh no, we would never do that to you." He said they shouldn't have never done it. I said,
Yeah.
"I know."
What the hell were they thinking? You think they would know better?
Yeah, it was like they were pissed off because they had a job to do. That's the worst kind of people to have to work on you. Well, that's how I felt, that they were doing it out of spite. Yeah. It was like they were pissed off because they had a job to do. That's how I took it. They may have been just having a bad day or something. I don't know. And they were taking it out on the patients. Because I'm sure if they were doing it to me, they were doing it to other people that was going through the same thing I was, you know.
It's funny, back pain is the worst. I've never had back pain. That's not me. And but I noticed that back pain is the worst because you tell them it hurts, but what can they do to help you? I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
When I worked in the hospital, there were people that came in with back pain, and they you can't do nothing. How do you just hurts when you lay down, hurts when you stand up, hurts when you sit up.
Yep.
So
yeah,
and then there's nothing you can do for somebody. Nope. You can't really alleviate their pain. I mean, unless you're a fucking chiropractor, but I just noticed that, and it's probably the easiest. I shouldn't even say this out loud, but the easiest pain if you're gonna fake it for just if you're gonna fake it, let's just say you wanted disability or something, you can fake it because
right.
Nobody can ever figure it out. But
no, but if you're truly hurting that bad, they can find a reason why you're hurting that bad, usually.
Right. Because they change it. Because they change it so you have to either you have to deal with it. You can't just be like, oh, my back hurts. No, you're gonna have to go to see a doctor. You're gonna have to go get an MRI. You're gonna have to do something about it. You can't just, people used to do, I guess. I don't know. I've never been on disability. I have no idea.
And with the technology that they have today, they can pretty much pinpoint where you're actually hurting at.
You know what? One stop, I was told, because I got sciatica when I went to New Zealand, because I was walking up and down a lot of hills and I wasn't used to walking. My friend who used to have really bad sciatica in both his legs, he used to lay with his feet against the wall, you lay with your feet against the wall and supposedly it helps. Just saying.
Yeah,
because I've had it, but I never had it really bad. I mean,
Well, that's all they kept saying. Mine was my sciatica. I'm like, no. There's more going on than that. People know their body,
Exactly. I'm the first person to piss off a doctor by walking in the door and telling them exactly what I have.
They don't like that.
I did it with a kidney stone. I walked in the door. I said, I have a kidney stone. They said, no, you don't. I said, you want to make a bet? And they said, well, we'll have to do an MRI. I said, okay, but I'm telling you, I have a kidney stone. No, you probably don't. Okay. Oh, look at that. You have a 7-millimeter kidney stone. No shit, buddy.
Yeah.
Only because I had been through it 2 months before when my ex had a 1-millimeter kidney stone.
Yeah.
And I saw all the symptoms. And I knew it was coming. I knew what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, they just want you to tell them what your diagnoses are and let them figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
If you go in there and say exactly what you know it is, they don't like that shit at all.
Nope. And what kills me is my doctor. And let's be real here. Let's be real, okay? Doctors are just people. Sure, they went to school for figuring, but all it is it's a what do they call it? You're canceling things out. Your
It's
toe,
like working on a car.
yeah, exactly. Your toe hurts. Okay, well, the first thought is it's this. We'll check it. Nope, it's not that. It's got to be something else. And you go through a process of elimination to find out what you really fucking have. And I
Yep.
watched my doctor look shit up in his phone
Oh yeah, they will. Yep.
because they're only human. Their brains are only so big, just like all of us. Yeah, they went to school. They did the work, but they're not a fucking computer. They don't know everything.
Right.
That's what people misunderstand. Well, my doctor didn't. Well, your fucking doctor's not a goddamn computer. You know, like
Yeah.
they gotta look it up. Yeah, not
And
everybody is
rashes. Go ahead.
No, I said not everybody is house.
Right.
You know.
When my grandson had a rash, we couldn't figure out how he was getting these rashes, and the doctor couldn't figure it out, and he had to look it up to find out what it was.
Right. What did he have?
They called it the New York something.
Oh.
It's been 8 years ago. I can't even remember now what it was, but it was New York something other.
You know, it's funny. My daughter was 2, right? You know, you get strep throat, you get an infection or whatever, you know. What she had was this lymph node behind her ear that would just get big. And then one day she had a rash all over her body. And I brought her in and I said, what the fuck, you know? Turns out she didn't have a strep in her throat. She had it all over her body on the outside.
Oh, wow.
The weirdest fucking thing, right? The weirdest thing. I was like, I've never heard of that before. And then whenever she gets sick, that little node behind, it's right on the ridge of your ear, like
Yep.
bony part, you know? And it swells.
Wow.
It took ages for it to go down. It took like a year to go down in the first place because of the infection she had. How do you get it? Who the fuck knows? We don't know how she got it, but it's very, unusual. It was on the outside as opposed to being, she didn't have strep throat or nothing in her body. It's weird.
And
because I went to nursing school, I usually diagnose friends and family.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I have this bump over here on my knee, and you look at it, you go, it looks like an infection. Go to the doctor for antibiotics. Or, something else. Like you say, it's the same thing as mechanics, diagnosing cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same thing. And you start with the easiest thing, and then you go towards the hardest, because it's usually the easiest things. You don't start with the hardest shit.
Right.
You start with the easy stuff,
Yeah.
And then, Chris used to explain this to me all the time. He was always talking to me when he talks about cars because he deals with cars. Mechanics and doctors, mechanics wash their hands before they go. They go to the bathroom. They wash their hands after too, thank God. That's funny too. But yeah. Thank goodness I've never had problems. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's the process of elimination.
Yep. I've been fortunate. I probably should have back problems, but I don't.
Oh, I tell you, I would not wish this on nobody. I mean nobody.
Yeah.
People on here can make fun of it all day long, but it's not a joke to have to deal with.
Yeah. Everybody I know's got back problems. It's weird. My ex used to have back problems too, because he used to do trees.
Yeah, that's what my dad used to do.
Tree climbing and tree cutting, and yeah.
Yeah, that's what my dad was. he was a tree surgeon, and he worked for the electric company, and they'd have to go around and trim all these trees, and he was like a monkey when he was in a tree, you know.
Yeah, my brother-in-law said my brother-in-law fell out of a tree.
And one day he was in a bucket truck, and the bucket snapped in half.
Oh my God!
And this was back before they did all the safety stuff that they do now. And of course, he went flying out of it.
Wow, shit.
Yeah, it was bad.
Did he break anything?
Oh yeah, broke his back, his ribs. Oh yeah, he was down for a long time. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I was laughing at the joke, not at your father.
No, I know that. Yeah.
I didn't want you to think I was going.
No, I knew that. Yeah, I'm watching.
Oh, you missed my joke from yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. I'll say it again. This will be the third time I said it on my damn streams, but I don't care. There's 3 vampires, and they were arguing over who was the baddest vampire, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, first vampire goes, "Watch this," and he flies away really fast, and he comes back, and he's got blood on his lips. And they go, "What the hell happened?" No, I wasn't saying it was a joke. One stop. It was just funny the way your grandfather came back with that statement. And he goes, "Oh, you see that house over there? I just went into that house and I just killed everybody and I got all their blood." So the second guy goes, "Oh, that's nothing. Hang on." And I forgot to say the first guy came back in 10 minutes. The second guy, he left and he came back in 5. He went faster and he came back in 5 minutes. And he had blood on his mouth and his chin. And they were like, "What happened?" He's like, "Oh, you see that town over there? I just took out the whole town." So the third vampire is like, "Man, if you blink, you'll miss it." So he takes off faster than the other 2, and he comes back in 2 minutes. And he's got blood on his nose, his mouth, his neck, and his lips. I might have said mouth already, but whatever. And they were like, "What the hell happened?" He goes, "You see that big ass tree over there?" They go, "Yeah." He goes, "I didn't." Right? Isn't that a good joke? I love that joke.
Wow.
Funny joke. It's funny. I don't know where the hell I saw it, but I think it was just like on Facebook or something, and I was reading it, and I was like, it was a funny comeback. Like, for example, one stop. I was talking to this doctor one time, and I was saying to her, "I really want another kid." She's like, "No, don't have another kid." And I'm like, "Why not? I really want another kid." She's like, "No, just get a puppy because you can drown puppies when you don't want them anymore."
Oh my gosh.
That's what she said. I swear to God. And I just looked at her like, or something like, "Yeah, you can kill them and you won't get in trouble." And I was like, "Holy shit, lady." She's the one that she did her internship in, I think West Virginia, something like that. She's the one I think I told you guys she worked in a clinic, and these girls would come in all pregnant and young, and they'd go, "Yeah," and they'd look at the signs in the clinic. They have all these posters and shit on the walls.
Right.
And they'd go, "Oh, I like that name, syphilis. I'm going to name my kid Syphilis. That's a really cool name. Syphilis and gonorrhea."
Wow.
Because the joke, them being inbred and stupid, and
Right.
She said they actually did that shit, and I was like, "Oh God." And they were young, and they didn't realize, and you'd have to try and explain to them that that's not a nice name.
Right.
Name your child. Yeah, she was interesting, to say the least.
I'd say so.
Yeah, she's only a doctor that did a pelvic exam and asked me if I wanted to see my own cervix.
What?
Because they do that when you have babies too.
Right.
Like they throw up a mirror or something, you can watch your child being born. But she was like, "Do you want to see your cervix?" And I'm like, no, not really. Not interested, thanks.
Well, nothing for nothing. Who's going to have time to watch their kid being born when they're fighting to get them out? You know.
I don't know. I never had a hard time. My kids were. I don't know. I'm good with pain, apparently.
And there's a lot of people like that that have a high tolerance for pain.
Yeah, I do.
And then there's people like me who can't tolerate pain.
Oh, Chris, what do you want, Christopher? Damn, that sucks. Oh shit, dude, I have to be to work at 9 in the morning. You expect me to go at 2 o'clock in the morning? God damn it. Okay. What time? See, I'm gonna travel all the way up there just to hang out for like an hour. Not now though.
All right.
At like 2:30 in the morning. At 2:30 in the morning, I will go, and I will wake him up so he can go on this fucking trip. And I'm a sucker because I'll do it. I'm like,
right.
Okay, I don't care, I don't mind, okay, and I'll go. In reality, and I got to be to work at what? Fucking 9. Like I get up at 7:30, so. Ugh. It's funny. See, that's see. Yeah, see. Okay. Okay. I'll be there. I'm a sucker. But see, he manages to fit shit in. It's kind of funny. He manages to fit in. Like, you could be my alarm clock. Yeah, okay, all right, sure. It's like terrible, but like I said, he knows I'll do it. I've gone to his house at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
A couple of times. Why not? If I'm not doing anything, why not?
Well,
my luck, I'll get turned the live off and go to sleep.
Well, you were doing something. You were sleeping.
Well, yeah. But that's what I'll do. I'll just. That means actually, 2:30 is not bad. 20 minutes to get there, hang out for a half an hour or whatever, however long it takes to wake up.
Right.
And then he'll leave, and then I'll leave. Because he was like, "Damn, that sucks." Yeah, no shit. I know it sucks. I can't. I could. No, I will not. Somebody talk me out of it quick. Tell me not to call in sick.
Yeah, don't do that. Those people depend on you. You know.
Shut up, One Stop. I'm trying to think now. I'm gonna come up with a phrase there. One Stop. I'm gonna think. I don't know.
I mean, do they have other people that they can call to take your place?
Well, yeah, the man can stay home and take care of his fucking wife, but he doesn't work or anything. He's retired. He's 75 years old. But the urge, just the pull is so strong. Oh my God, don't do it. I want to do it. Because I could just be like, I have the runs. I've got the stomach virus,
Yeah.
I count on you just like my customer does. One stop. Cock rocked? Maybe? How's that? Yeah, no. God, that's all right. It's okay. I'll be all right. I'm so upset. It's not like I'm not going to see him. I'll see him tomorrow. Oh, no, I'll see him tonight, and then I won't have to worry about seeing him tomorrow. I don't know. I feel so sad. So at 2:00, I gotta go there.
No, I wouldn't say that. One stop.
Oh, that's a better word. Let's see. Prick tricked.
Pony
No,
trick
like
pony.
like whipped. You know, he's saying pussy whipped. So
Pony
prick.
dick.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's not even that. It's just the fact of going to see him. I don't even care about that other shit. I'm over that shit now.
Can I use a piece?
Oh, being his alarm clock.
What'd you say?
Being the alarm clock.
Oh yeah, well, because I haven't seen him in a week or whatever. So yeah, like I know what I'm in for, but I'm not really worried about it.
Huh.
Yeah, the whole job of being the alarm clock is
Right.
What?
I don't have to worry about helping me with garbage. It's really not a lot.
Okay.
We must have done garbage last week.
I think we did. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
It's
It's okay. I'm leaving. Remind me if I haven't left by 1:30. I have to leave by 1:30. No, I want to call in sick. I want to, but I won't.
Huh.
Yeah. So just remind me. I will what? Call in sick? No, I won't. No, I won't. Because he's leaving at 2:30 in the morning. So I would have to text these people now and be like, I can't come in, and I'm not playing that game. I'm not going to do it.
I'll be right back.
All right. He can get what he wants now. He can survive without having the company for the ride. That's all. Shut up, One Stop. I will not. I'd like to, though. I'm thinking about it. I'm actually thinking about it, One Stop. I'm actually thinking about it. I mean, I could take a day off. No, you can't. No, you can't. Because they don't have anybody else to work. They have nobody else to be there. No, I won't. I'll go to work. I'll go to work. He's not that important enough. If you know what I mean. No, I'll go to work. I did it one time when I worked at 7-Eleven. I called in sick and somebody worked for me. He's not. He's actually not. Think about it. Think about all the kvetching that I do about him. He's not. And what is it? It's a 15-hour ride. You know what I mean? It's a 15-hour ride sitting next to somebody. Yeah, it's nice. I need the money. I need the money to work. I got to work. And he would not do the same for me. So I just can't believe that they fucking chose today to do it. Like I said, I wish, like Hillbilly Man, I wish I had more of a heads up and then I could plan for this shit, but I can't because I never remember what fucking day it is. It's always around the same time, but it's never like the same day. And then, I can't plan. It's like always a last minute fucking thing. And it was okay when I wasn't working, I could do it, but well, I have responsibilities. I have to adult. It's okay. I'm not as important to him as he is to me. So he'll live. He'll live. He'll be happy. I don't understand anyway. Because if I'm going to be an alarm clock and I'm going to wake somebody up, right? How do you not want to go back to sleep? Who's writing in the private chat? Oh, Zero. I'm not here to PB you. I wasn't worried about that. You said we're the weird ones. What makes someone think that way and you excuse it? Oh, that's what I'm saying there. Zero, don't fucking troll me. Just leave me alone. Oh, I've known about it for years. Let's stop. I've known about it for years. Known about it for years. Reality stinks. But that's okay. You get what you settle for, right? Yep. You get what you settle for. It's not sad for me. It's just the way it is. Like I said, he'll be all right. It's not like he can postpone it. Yeah, someday maybe. Probably not, though. I feel like my 15 seconds of fame are over. I already blew that shot, and I didn't even blow it. Excuse me, somebody else fucked it up for me. But that's okay. It's all right. Maybe it is, and I'm just not seeing it. You know? Maybe it is, and I just don't recognize it for what it is. But whatever. That's cool. Anywho, I knew he was going to get back to me, though, because I know that's what... Hey, there's people that me at 75. Fuck that shit. Nobody can have my money. No. Put it this way. Okay. It can be said that the mere invite is kind of reciprocal, right? The mere invite, because I don't know anybody that want to be stuck in a car with me for 15 hours, honestly. And the mere invite is reciprocal. I just can't take it. I have to work. You know, that's life. You work around that shit. I can just as easily go hang out at the house with him rather than having to get in a car and drive all this way. You know what I mean? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. It's fine.
I'm back.
Yay! I was just talking to my counselor.
Yeah, I know. I heard you.
Life is so fucking confusing. People are confusing, you know. Some people are just really fucking confusing. You know, I just wish what I wish is that we all had tattoos, just maybe even little tattoos, that you would be able to recognize the person you're supposed to be with through the tattoo. And when you put your tattoos together, it'll show you your relationship time. So you'll know whether or not it's worth it. No, I'm not getting mad at you. How am I going to get mad at you? Shut up, One Stop. I never get mad at you. I'm mad at you now just because you said that. I never get mad at you. You are just like a lot of other people in this chat and panel are just very honest with me, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I don't need people to blow smoke up my ass and to just take my side and everything. They, you know, they're honest, and so are you, and so is Hillbilly, and so is Vern, and so is um I don't know who else is here.
Well, that's
But
the only way to be, though,
exactly.
in my opinion.
Right. But there's some people that'll just side with you and spoon feed you bullshit just because they
Yeah.
think that's what you want to hear.
Yep, I agree with that.
I don't get mad at anybody for being, but you can't win. What do you mean you can't win?
So somebody sent me a clip.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was today, yesterday, or when this person went live. But apparently they really miss me not being on the internet.
They miss you not being on the internet.
Yeah.
But you are on the internet.
Yeah.
Well, that's odd. Apparently you don't go around them. No progress will be made if you tell people what they... Yeah, exactly. So somebody misses you not being around.
Yeah. I was shocked to hear that. Not. It's just the fact I have been around. They just haven't seen it.
Yeah, I wonder who that is.
I'm
going to sit here and think about it now because I'm like,
I bet you get it on the first guess.
Start with a B?
No. The first letter of the alphabet. How's that?
Oh, really? He says he misses you?
Yeah. He wonders where I've been hanging out at.
He's a dumbass. He should know where you've been hanging out at. He's just a fucking dumbass. What he doesn't realize is nobody here has to deal with him because others have taken over.
Yeah.
And we don't have to deal with it because we're done with it.
Oh, yeah. Been done with him.
We're done with it. So he just wants to... He misses you to circular troll you. God, I'll be right back. I have to run to the bathroom. Jesus Christ.
And
right back.
Berto's in that same boat, sad to say. But he's only got 1 or 2 channels that he can go up on now. Well, mainly one. Unless somebody's hasn't known about Berto and they let him up, but he's only got really 1 channel that will let him up now. Yeah, right. And as hateful as Lady Di is, she won't even let him up. She's afraid she's got some competition. And she can't have any competition. Hell no. So funny. Amazing, amazing stuff. If people spent as much time worrying about others on themselves, I think they would probably be a little bit better of a person. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. With all these sock accounts that I have, it's just so amazing. I mean, I'm just about anybody I want to be on here now. Oh, I hate when ceiling fans make that noise. I hope that's a ceiling fan. At least that's what it sounds like. I mean, it could replicate something else, but
Oh, I have a fork in my room.
Oh, okay.
You might be right.
Did you ever talk yourself into being sick?
Yeah, so now you're sick?
I'm not sick, but I'm saying. Oh, that noise?
That's a ceiling fan. That's what I think it is.
No, it's what the hell did Hillbilly say it was? Not Hillbilly, fucking Christ. Bedtime Clown. It's like a flue for the heater. And it's like blowback or something. The air blows and it makes it when the wind is blowing, it makes it fucking make that noise. It's like a flue or something.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, to be brutally honest. It's annoying as shit. It wakes me up in the middle of the night.
Wow, I was way off because the ceiling fan makes that same noise.
No, I know. Well, to the left of me is the vent.
Yeah.
And then I guess further down, obviously, is like the other stuff, and that's what it is. It's like the thing that pushes the hot air up.
Right.
And I guess when the wind blows, it pushes it, and it's rocking back and forth. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Annoying. I'm ready to shove a blanket on top of it, but it wouldn't stop the noise. But I don't know. No, I was joking about saying I was gonna just tell them I have the runs, and then I'm like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. Great. Myself into being sick. It's a wrestle. I'm wrestling with it now. Ugh.
Yeah.
But I know, you see, the trick is the reason why I'm there is because he does not care. He'll leave her home alone.
Right.
And that's why I'm there. To be there when he gets up and walks out the door and does his stuff. So if I'm not there, nobody else is going to be there, and she's going to be left stuck alone. She's going to get up, she's going to fall, and I'm going to feel bad. So it's not going to happen. I may wrestle with it, but it's not going to happen. I'm not going to take off.
Right.
Plus, the money's too fucking good.
True.
You know, the money's good. I don't know. I don't think I even told you how much I get.
Yeah, you told me.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it too loud because Rick Crude's listening.
No, he's over on
Oh, is he?
He's over on Polly Crispies with Zero.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, see, the only reason why I'm not dealing with Zero is don't come on here and demand shit from me. I don't care. The incident is over, and I told you this, Zero, before. If you're not listening, I'm sure you're not. The stream no longer exists. So there's nothing to listen to. Because that's what he wants. He wants to listen to something. And it no longer exists. So that's why he comes, I'm still waiting. You can still keep on fucking waiting, bitch. Shit in your hands and clap. And that's why I'm like, don't come in here talking shit like, oh, I'm still waiting. Like, don't harass me. Let it go. I have my opinion, and he's not going to change my opinion, but he wants to change my opinion. It's not going to happen.
All right.
So, I mean, I've got nothing against him. He came in, and that's the only reason why I pulled his wrench. Is because he said that, and I was like, all right, so I can time you out when I have to. And I only timed him out for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And he had already left, so he doesn't even know. You know,
Wow.
just don't, let it go. Just let it go. You're willing to let it go when bobblehead boy does what, and what. You're willing to let that go. But don't harass me. I'm not one to be harassed. So I see that you're not saying a word. One stop. Start fucking talking.
Right.
Don't make me.
Where is everybody tonight?
Nobody comes here anymore. I'm boring. Nobody comes here. There's no drama here. There's no Abe drama. There's no Zero drama. There's no Ash drama. There's nothing. There's no drama, so they don't want to come. You know who was in here last night? Did I tell you who was in here last night?
No.
Manda was in here last night. Manda swung by.
Manda.
Mac and cheese.
Oh.
Yeah. And she didn't. She calls herself Manda, so I felt really bad about going. Well, I know a couple of Mandas. Are you Manda Mac and Cheese? Are you? I know there's Aussie Manda, and she was like, "Yeah, mac and cheese." I was like, "Oh, cool." And she said, "Yeah, she comes in because she, she says she watches channels a while before she comes in,
right?
And that she sees that she just wants to come in, have fun, have a laugh." I said, "Well, you've come to the right place."
Oh, yeah.
What we do here usually, and it was slow last night as well, and I was like, but we do have great times and we don't play the drama games. I said, so come back anytime. I appreciate you showing up, and I don't gatekeep and I don't judge people. I said, I've heard about you, and because I have, I'm not gonna lie. I said, but I don't judge people at all. I said, and I don't gatekeep, so if you want to come in, come on in. I'm happy to have you.
Yeah.
I was glad. There was like, new person, it's like, woo.
Oh, yeah.
It was kind
of the thing of it is, if we were able to leave our videos up like we should be able to without being retaliated against, you could get more viewerships that way. But because you can only leave it up for a few seconds after you end your live stream, nobody ever gets to watch.
Well, I don't
unless
know,
they're watching it.
I might start doing that now because what do we talk about?
Nothing.
Exactly. So I might start this. Nobody can cry and say, "Oh, you talked about me for 8 hours." Nobody talked about you for 8 hours. We barely brought your name up. Shut up.
Right. I don't think anybody's really said his name.
I did a couple times. But just a couple times.
Oh.
And you didn't say his name, but but we,
yeah, you know who I'm talking about. But he was saying his name,
right? And we don't even bother talking about it anymore. It's like it's over. It's done.
Old news.
Exactly. Like I said, other people have jumped in our spots and they want to go harass him. I mean, I never wanted to harass him, but they want to go and harass him. He's got bigger fish to fry, and it ain't got to do with me. And I'm glad for that. He doesn't tag me anymore. It's like done. He's sick and he's bored with me. Maybe because I don't retaliate.
Yeah.
And even Granny doesn't fuck with me anymore.
It honestly, it didn't do him any good to tag me anyway because I can't see his post. So
I still think
he was wasting his time.
I still think it's funny that he tags me in my other name, my sock account or whatever.
Well, that was an intimidation factor that he knew it and he thought other people didn't know it.
It's attached to this fucking stream, dumbass. You know what I mean?
I know.
Oh, what a dumbass. But that's fine.
But that's how his brain works, though.
Well, true.
So yeah.
So I mean, I could leave him up now. I mean,
yeah, I was thinking about that too. Until something happens, and then I'll just start privatizing them again.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't see anybody just striking them because if they did, it'd be false.
Right.
And false ones are easier to fight. Yeah, you can fight them.
Yep.
So
Yep, you can.
no, so I've got nothing, going on here. I don't talk about anybody. Well, no, we don't really talk about anybody. We talk about ourselves.
No.
I'm
Right.
gonna be talking about One Stop a minute because he's not talking, and I'm getting annoyed now. I'm gonna be mad at him. He wants me to be mad at him. He just figured out a way to make me mad.
Oh my God.
He's gonna be my whipping boy now.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Sounds like fun to me.
Right? No. What could I possibly do to you? Nothing. Not a thing. And that's the beauty of it all. I could cuss you out, or I could cuss out Hillbilly Man, and it's like, okay.
Right.
Because it doesn't affect our lives that personally, where it's like, I'm gonna, oh my God, no, it's not like that.
No.
It's not gonna make me not get out of bed in the morning, like, ugh.
Especially at 2:30 in the morning.
Oh God. What annoys me is I'm gonna get tired, and I'm gonna, get tired.
You're gonna wish that you just would have went instead of just being the alarm clock.
Yeah. I'll give you his number, One Stop. Go ahead. He won't answer the phone. He's sleeping now. Hence the reason why I'm the alarm clock. But yeah, he'll pick you up. I bet he'd pick you up. He knows about all you guys. It's not like he doesn't know about you guys. It's he knows the people I talk to, because the way I see it, and in whatever, excuse me, kind of a relationship you can call it, it's only common courtesy to let him know that I speak to men on the internet, but who they are and their scenario. In other words, I say I speak to, I talk to, no, I can't go. I have to work, actually. Oh, you fucker. I'll be like, I talk to Hillbilly Man. He could be my co-host, this, that, and the other. But you say, well, he's got a girlfriend. Same thing with you, One Stop. I'll be like, yeah, and he's married. So I let him know that people are safe people that I can talk to. People that are not going to try and get something out of me, or try and
right
with me, or try and, I said, everybody's cool. We're all cool with each other.
Yep.
And nobody says any untoward things to me.
Right.
And I don't say anything untoward to them. And I learned that from being married the first time, because my ex was really, really, really jealous.
Yeah, that's not a good relationship to be in.
No, it wasn't. And I don't think Chris, he's funny. He told me that he used to be really jealous with his last relationship.
Yeah.
And that kind of like upset me, because I was like, well, so you're not jealous about me? You know what I mean? I'm not important enough.
Right.
But I don't need somebody jumping at, the drop of a hat. My ex used to be like that. And I just,
right.
I could go outside and I could go talk to the guy down the block who I graduated high school with. And I'll just be walking down the block to go somewhere, and that person will start talking to me. And what I would do is I would say to my ex when I got back, oh, I saw so-and-so and we were standing on the street talking. Just so somebody else didn't say, I saw her talking to so-and-so on the street.
Yeah.
Just so I didn't have to hear about it.
The first couple months when a person gets with another person, it's kind of cute to know that you're jealous of somebody else. But after that, you need to let that jealousy shit go, because your marriage, your relationship will not work out if you have 1 ounce of jealousy. It will not ever work.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's funny, people say things like once a person puts that doubt in your mind, where you can say, well, they're out, and you can say, well, I wonder what they're doing. I wonder if they're with this person or that person.
Right.
You never get rid of that.
No.
That doubt is always there.
Yep.
No matter how much you try and lie about it. And I trust somebody completely. And, you can trust somebody, maybe not completely. I mean, that's kind of silly. But you say, people say, oh, I trust them completely. And I look at them and I say to myself, I could say one thing to you and it would make you doubt everything. Because even if it's not true, it's just words, but
right.
It can happen. It can happen.
Well, and the thing is with me and my girlfriend, because and it has to do with growing up and age and all this, we trust each other.
Right.
If you have that jealousy turns into controlling turns into abuse turns into hospital stays, a hospital stays can turn into a death. Why live with yourself like that? Why?
Exactly.
Or why live with somebody that has that control over you? That's not a life to live. At least in my mind. There's no way that I could live with myself knowing that I had that much jealousy, and then that jealousy turned into hatred. That hatred turned into controlling turned in. I mean, it's just a backlash of all these other entities. That only thing that could happen is something bad. And why have it? I don't get it.
And then there's all that paranoia.
Right.
Paranoia is such a killer. Oh.
Until you give me a reason not to trust you,
I trust you. Exactly.
Then I'm going to trust you. But once you break that bond of my trust with you, you might as well kiss your ass goodbye, because I'm done with you.
Right.
I don't care how long the relationship was good for, no, it's over. It's done.
And sad to say, but there's so many people in this world. You should never, ever settle to be, and I'm probably a hypocrite when I'm saying this, one stop. You should never, ever settle if they're not doing it for you. There's so many other people in this world. Why be miserable?
Yep.
Don't be miserable. He says, on that same token, Hillbilly Man, the other person shouldn't play games to put doubts in your head and make you jealous. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with that 100%.
I don't play those games. Like, I think I said that last night, didn't I? I was like, I don't play the dating games of wait 3 days before you call somebody. Oh, if he's calling you,
right,
don't answer him. Tell him that the whole joke of I'm washing my hair, I can't come out tonight. If you're going to invite me out and I like you and I want to hang out with you, I'm coming. I'm going to hang out with you. I'm going.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not going to make it, because he had said to me at one point, you've never, ever told me no. And I said, well, because I like to hang out with you. So why would I tell you no? Why would I tell you no? I have no reason to.
Right.
And that's what it is. I don't play the jealousy games. That's why I make sure when I tell him I've spoken to a man on the internet, I explain exactly who that person is, so to speak, and that there is no shenanigans going on.
Right. And I of course I've told everybody I played in a band back home, and we had ground rules, and we trusted each band member, the ones that had girlfriends or were married, that we knew not to cross the line.
Right.
And we never had to worry about each other ever doing that. We only had one band member that we had to get rid of because of that. And the ones that stayed together, we made a pact that this is the way it was going to be. If you can't follow those rules, then there's no place here for you. And we lived by that up until I end up getting out of the band. And it worked out perfect,
Right. Yeah. Well, one stop. I don't know about that, but my theory is you get 3 chances, right? You get 3 chances. If I call you and you say no, I can't hang out. Okay, maybe you are doing what you have to do. You have something to do. But if I call you again and you kind of put me off again, after the 3rd time, I'm not going to call you anymore. Why the fuck would I call you when you're going to keep telling me no? And, unless you have a valid reason, which unfortunately I have a valid reason, and he knows that. So,
Right.
I don't, yeah. But everybody tells me to do that. Everybody tells me to don't answer him, make him miss you. He'll step up. It's lying. It's like lying. Like, and he'll say, like, don't you have other stuff to do? Like, no. First of all, you call me at 10:30 at night. What the fuck am I doing at 10:30 at night?
Right.
That I shouldn't be, you know what I mean? What am I doing? Nothing.
Yeah.
So sure, I'll come hang out. I mean, what? I said that to him. I said, the time that you call me too, you pick a time when I'm not doing anything.
Right.
And he's like, well, you could always you're sleeping. I said, when I'm sleeping is when I don't answer you.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. To me, that's just being completely transparently honest.
Right. Yeah, and you've always got to make sure you keep that communication open,
Yeah.
And if there's no communication, then there's nothing there to begin with, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's true.
Because communication is key in no matter if it's a friendship, it's a relationship, dating relationship, whatever that relationship is. If you don't have that open communication, then you have nothing.
Yep. Well, the joke with
and
us,
be honest.
Yeah. The joke with him and I was, when we have nothing to talk about, then there's no reason to be around each other.
Right.
So I remember back in the day when I thought he was going to dump my ass, I would think of things to talk about, so I'd have something to talk about.
Well, and that's just it. The communication doesn't have to be a constant thing. You know what I mean? As long as you're communicating, hey, Black Rose, as long as you are having a communication throughout your day, that's good. Mm-hmm. It's when you don't have that communication throughout the day is when it's a bad thing.
No, I don't have that communication. We don't have that communication, he and I.
Yeah.
But that's just the way he is. I know it sounds stupid, but that's just the way he is. It works out fine for us, I guess,
Right.
I don't know. That's where some of my problems lie, in that communication. But okay. Yeah. That's where my doubts come in. But oh well.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, Rose, that when you get older, you just can't hold things the way you used to when you were younger. It's sad. And I've heard the doctors always ask people, well, do you get up in the middle of the night? How many times do you get up? Are you able to go back to sleep after you're done? Blah, 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 blah. And I couldn't ever figure out why they would be asking those type of questions. And now I know. And I hate it. I mean, I don't get to sleep very often, but when I do, I'd like to be able to sleep for a while, Life sucks when you get old.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I used to get up when I was drinking coffee. I would get up 4 times a night because coffee makes me pee. So I hate getting up in the middle of the night. I get up every morning before my freaking alarm. So The first time you wash your hair and not go is the last time I call you. That's just funny. I'm gonna dye my hair soon. I'm glad I should have dyed it tonight. I knew I should have dyed it tonight, but oh. I'll have to do it on the weekend when I have time. I could just see me going to work with a fucking shower cap on. Oh my God, I thought I was muted. I thought I was muted at first. I was like, did I mute?
No.
So.
Oh, yeah, I do the same thing. If I'm sleeping, I'll get up and take a drink or something.
Yeah. No, I get up.
And everybody kept...
Oh, go ahead.
Everybody kept blaming that the reason I couldn't sleep was because I was drinking so much caffeine. Well, I haven't had caffeine in going on 3 years now, and I still can't sleep, so that wasn't the reason.
Could be the back.
Oh, it is, yeah.
No. I don't have a problem sleeping. That's my own problem. I don't have a problem sleeping. But God, I'm fighting. But I will not allow one stop to be right, so I'm just going to have to go to bed and cry and get up in the morning and think that life sucks. But yeah, it's been slow here lately. I mean, I don't know. You know, lots of people don't.
Well, I've been noticing a lot of channels that it's been slow everywhere, it seems. You don't get the crowds that you were getting, and it just seems different, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I do enjoy the people that come around.
Yes, I do. Will I admit tomorrow if I was right? If I called in sick and went, yeah, I'd admit it. But
She would. Yeah,
I'm not going to do that. No, I take responsibility for my actions, but I'm not going to do it. I want to. He's not going to try and he's not going to coerce me to do it either. He's not going to push. He's just that way. He doesn't. He'll never push me to do anything, because I remember a time when we were talking, like, I don't know, the first 3 years or whatever, you know, and he would say he used to have a girlfriend that would play the don't go to work, stay here with me, we can do this, that, and the other, you know, sexy time. And then at the end of the week, complain that there was no money.
Yep.
Or
they didn't have enough shopping money.
Yeah. And I thought about that, and I was like, why would somebody that's messed up? Why would you do that? That's like being hypocritical right there and there.
Yep.
And so what that does is that shows me that, and I wouldn't do that in the first place, but if I wanted to, I couldn't get away with it, because he'd be like, no, I'm going to work. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it shows me what not to do. I don't know. It's complicated.
Well, and it's just another reason to start a fight over.
Right.
When it was that person's fault why they didn't go to work to begin with, because you coerced them and not going.
Right. Well, he used to say they used to fight just to make up, and I'm like, that's stupid. He's like, I know.
Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to fight with anybody.
Because if your relationship was strong in the beginning, you wouldn't have to fight to get laid.
Exactly.
So I don't buy that. Oh, we're going to fight all the time just to be able to have, unless you weren't having sex to begin with, and that's the only way you could get it, was to have a fight. And if that's the case, then you shouldn't be together at all.
Well, people are like, oh, makeup sex is so good. Really? I don't know. I've never done that before. I've never broken up with anybody and then gotten back together with them. You break up with me, we're done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
I'm not gonna. I don't. It's not. Some people in certain aspects get more than one chance, but not in a romantic relationship. If you're gonna really break up, and that's it.
I did that one time, and it was my worst mistake ever.
What, broke up with
And
somebody?
yep, and then go back to him. Yep,
Oh, yeah, no. Uh-uh.
yep.
Because
And after that, I don't do it no more. Never will.
yeah, because I don't know. It all comes out, and then what's there to fix? You know, it's
Right.
probably unfixable. So, I mean, I don't know. The shit with my ex, that was just whatever, and I never want to go through that bullshit again. So, and I won't. I won't, because I'm the type of person now. You want to walk away? Okay, I respect you enough to value your opinion, and if that's your opinion, I will abide by your decision. Have a nice fucking day.
Yep.
I may not agree with you, but you're still an adult, so I should respect your opinion. Isn't that what love is all about? You know, that's what it
Right.
is. If I'm gonna fight with you, that means I really didn't care about you. And everybody's like, "Well, you don't fight for people." No, I ain't gonna fight for somebody. You either want me or you don't. You don't want me. Keep going.
Yep.
I'll be fine without you. I learned that. I learned that with this one. I learned that I can be fine without you or with you. I don't need you. I want you. Don't need you. I mean, fuck's sake, I'm doing it all on my own. We're not trying to combine households. We're not trying to combine money. None of that shit. Like I said in the beginning, you do you, I'll do me. We'll meet in the middle somewhere. That's it.
Yep.
You know? And it was a good feeling when I realized it, because that all that angst and desperation and oh my God goes away.
Yeah.
You know, it's gone. It's like, oh, what, you don't want to be? Okay, cool. See you later.
Yeah.
Have a nice day. Call me when you need me. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Sucks that it, you get to that point, but it's better than being absolutely heartbroken and destroyed and damaged and in a worse.
Yeah. I was in one relationship that I literally was heartbroken over when I broke up.
Yeah.
And I just didn't think I'd ever come back out of it. And thanks to my sisters, they got me out of it. But I went into a deep, dark hole, and I did not like it.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I had no choice. I mean, the worst part I found about when I broke up with my ex, the worst part was having no one to talk to.
Yep. And that's not saying that I don't love the girlfriend I'm with now and that I wouldn't be heartbroken, but I know how to deal with it differently. You know what I mean?
Yep, I do. And that was the only thing. I would come home at night and I would have nobody to text.
Yep.
And nobody to tell things to. And it was really difficult because most people are in bed. I used to work 3 to 11. Most people are in bed at that point. So who the fuck should I talk to?
Yeah.
And my son. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Nope. My son what?
My son used to stand next to me while I would scream out of sheer frustration and upset because I was married for 15 years.
Right.
He would just stand next to me and hold my hand and say, "I love you, mommy. I still love you. I still love you. I still love you."
Yeah.
When I would say nobody loves me, and he would say, "I'm, I'll never leave you. I'll never leave you." And I believe that's the reason why he was even born.
Yeah.
Was to help me get through that, because he was the adult out of both of us.
Right.
Me and my ex.
And I've learned not to commingle friends.
Not to do what?
It's good commingle with friends. It's good if they all get along,
Right.
and they can interact with each other. But that's where it stops. That friend, that communication, that's where that stops.
Mm.
You know, my friend is not going to date your friend. Your friend's not going to be with my friend. That's not how we play this game.
Yeah.
Because that's where a lot of friendships end up going really bad, really quick, is over stupid shit.
Yeah. Well, I lost all my friends because of him. Because
right,
of his,
and that's what I mean. Right.
Because of his jealousy, it was easier to just tell people, no, I'm not going to go come hang out tonight. It was just easier than deal with his fucking nonsense.
Yep.
So I lost all my friends in that course of 15 years.
And with me and my girlfriend, when we got together, of course, when I moved here, I didn't have any friends here. I did back home, but I didn't have nobody here. And she was like, you know, it's a girls' night out, but if you want, you can come hang out with us. No. If it's a girls' night out, go. I'll be fine.
Right. You're understanding. At least you're understanding. You're not jealous about shit. And yeah. See, I used to go, when I first broke up with him, I'd go to the bar, not to pick up people, just to get fucking shit-faced drunk.
Yep.
And he would text me, fight with me, show up at the bar because he had one of his friends watching me.
Wow.
And it's not like I ever when I'm at the bar, I'm invisible. Even now, I could go out to a bar with anybody and I'm invisible. Nobody notices me, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And I remember one night he came to the bar. And I live a block and a half from the fucking bar. Okay. Maybe 2 blocks, 2.5 blocks. And let's go. Because he didn't want me, but he didn't want anybody else to want me.
Right.
So I remember we were arguing in his car, and I was like, and he had a girlfriend at this point. Okay. He got the girlfriend, you know, he cheated on me type shit. And had the girlfriend and was living with the girlfriend.
Wow.
And yeah. And I was like, where's your girlfriend? Why aren't you with your girlfriend? Why the fuck are you here harassing me?
Yeah.
Why can't you leave me alone? And he punched the inside of his windshield because I pissed him off. And I was just like, what do you want from, why are you here? And he admitted he had one of his friends watching me. I was like, and what? Are your friends telling you bullshit stories? Because they must be.
Right.
So, you know, like it was that kind of shit. It was crazy. Hi, Rudy. You know, stuff like that. It was like stupid shit.
Right. What's up, Rudy?
And then in the beginning, he would come here. And I remember his girlfriend calling me. And he's sitting next to me on the bed. And she's calling me and she's asking me questions like, how can I handle, because he was very, like I said, he was jealous, he was ragey, he was whatever. And, you know, how can I handle, he just got mad and he just stormed out. And I'm like, I said, I don't know. He never did that when he was with me. I don't know, which was a lie. And I was just like, I don't know. And then he's sitting right next to me. And I used to have long nails, and I clawed the shit out of his back once. And he told her he scratched his back on a pipe. And I called her up and I told her, I said, I scratched his back last night.
Yeah, that's even worse, to have a girlfriend that has your phone number, calls you for advice or something that may or may not happen in your relationship with that person.
Oh no,
because you don't know how to deal with it yourself. You want to try and get an ex's perspective on it. No.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't give her any information. I was like, you fucking deal with it and figure it out on your own.
Yeah, you wanted him, you got him.
That's it. She pursued him. That's why he went. Oh, she pursued him. And I paid, it's hilarious. I paid for the car insurance. We had, you know, double car insurance or whatever.
Yeah.
For a year. And then I told him, I said, she's good. I'm taking your car off the road.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What do you mean? The truck? First of all, the truck was in my name anyway, but you can have it, asshole."
Yeah.
And I'm taking it off the road, and he's like, "Well, what am I going to do?" I said, "I don't know," because he didn't have a job.
Right.
And I said, "Tell your girlfriend to pay it. She can pay your fucking child support too. Have a nice day."
Yeah.
I didn't get child support. I didn't ask for child support. I never would ask him for child support. But he has
Right.
my stepchildren. He has the child support for, and it's all back child support. It's like fucking I don't know, $18 million. I don't know how much it is. 28,000.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. Well, because the mother, they never got married. The mother went on Medicaid, and you have to file for child support when you're on Medicaid.
Yep. It's mandatory. Yep.
Right. And she lied because they were together, living together, and he was paying the bills and everything for her and the kids, and she lied to Medicaid.
Oh shit.
So that's why, and so he assumed that because she was living with him and he was paying all the bills, he was throwing out the child support papers.
Yeah.
And they were just racking him up. And then I made him get custody. When I got with him, I made him get custody of those children because I told him point blank, I am not going to fall in love with your children and have this bitch walk in the door and take them from me. It's not happening.
Right.
You're going to get custody. And he got custody. And then they stopped charging him child support, but he still owed an exorbitant amount of child support.
Oh yeah.
So,
and the thing of it is, that judge could have wiped his bill clean if he would have had the proof to say, this is what we've done. She went and lied, falsified information to this person or this company in order to receive these benefits, and now you're still making me pay on top of what I've already paid.
Right. Well, I know that we wrote them a letter and we said, now that we have custody now, and they started charging her child support. But he still had to pay the back child supports from when they were little.
Oh, of course. And they kept his money.
He never paid it.
Right. No, but I mean, when she paid it in, instead of him receiving it, they would just keep it for back.
Oh, yeah. Well, he wound up, the way it worked out is he wound up paying $100 a month, I think, because he wasn't working. So he was paying $100 a month, which only covered the interest.
Oh, yeah.
So the bill is still there. It's never going to go away.
Nope.
But somehow because he started paying it, then he could get his driver's license back, because he went and got his driver's license. He took the test, right? Took the permit test, took the driver's test, and never got his driver's license because they snatched it because of the back child support. He's lucky he didn't go to jail.
Yeah.
But, that's the and I used to have to file my taxes injured spouse so I could claim his kids, because I'm the one who was working. I'm the one who was paying for him. He wasn't working anyway.
Right.
So I claimed injured spouse so I could claim his kids, and they wouldn't take my money because that's not my child support bill.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy, but that's just the way it worked out. But I never filed for child support because I know that I can work.
Right.
And I don't need you. And I raised all three kids, my three kids. Two of them were his, that were mine, by myself.
Yeah.
On my income. And I did it. And, bite me.
Yep. And that's one thing I can say as well. I raised my two kids on my own, but never asked the state for anything. I did it all on my own. Yeah, I may have worked 2 jobs just so we could have a little extra, whatever we wanted. But hey, it was life.
That's what it's for.
Know?
That's what life is about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
People don't realize that your children are the most important part. They are the ones that come first every fucking time.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
People don't believe that. People think whatever. And I hear all these horror stories of males, friends of mine or whatever, and they're like, she wants this much money in child support and this much money, she won't work. And I'm like, man, that's some shit. That's all I have to say, because I would never do something like that.
Right.
And it's like when you like the whole thing about prenups. I'll sign a prenup in a goddamn second. Why? Because I can get a job. I know how to get a job. I know how to
Right.
work for a living. I don't need to sit around and take your fucking money. And I certainly don't want to.
Right.
Oops. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
What?
I got a message. I got a message on my phone. That's all. And I didn't see it. You know, so yeah, I mean, people are just, I don't know. And I mean, I pity him now. I pity where he is now, but it's not my problem. And one of these days, I'm going to fill out the divorce papers. I'm still married. I'm separated. I have never got divorced. I could never afford to get divorced because I'm raising all those kids. 5 of them.
Right.
You know, and I wasn't asking for child support, and I never had the money to get together to do it. And it's not even a lot of money. New York State, no fault divorce, but it's fill out a paper and you send it in, and it's $70, and then it comes back, and you got to get him to sign it, and then it's another $50. You know, it adds up to about $400 that I didn't have. And now I feel like I'm going to go to a judge and I'm going to be like, I want a divorce, and they're going to be like, the man has no legs. Like, yeah, I know. How does that look? How does that look? Doesn't look good, does it? You know? But at the same time, I can be to the judge like, I've been separated since 2010. It's been almost 15 years. It's been 14 years, actually. So, that's why I just hit irreconcilable differences. There's so much I can do. Abandonment. I could do all kinds of shit. Cheating, infidelity. But I couldn't be bothered. And I waited. I was nice enough. Shut up! What a dick. Well, you'd win because there's nothing leg to stand on. I waited until my son turned 18. When we separated, he was 7. But I knew that they were going to charge him child support.
Yeah.
And I knew they were going to, and I just said, you know what? It's not even worth the fucking hassle. I'll wait. Because ain't nobody knocking the door down with a goddamn engagement ring. So what the hell? I'm not in a hurry. I'm never going to get married again.
Right.
Never. Because it's a financial agreement. That's all it is. I can still love you without that piece of paper.
Oh, yeah.
And that's it. And you put your incomes together and you're in the next tax bracket and you pay more taxes. I don't think so.
Right.
And that's what it's all about. And I learned, so I don't know. I just don't know. There's still only 3 people in here. You, me, and One Stop. It's funny, too, because when I go live, it starts out with about 10 or 11, and then it just dwindles away because there's nothing exciting to talk about, I mean, there's cool shit to talk about. It's just not exciting, for other people, So, One Stop, tell me not to do it. One Stop, tell me not to do it. Telling me not to do it. I'm not going to do it, though. I'm joking when I say that because I'm really not going to do it.
Right.
I will sit and mope all day tomorrow, but I will not do it. I'm not. Oh, no, because he wrote, you're going to do it. I'm not going to do it. No matter what your message says. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm joking. If I thought that I could get away with it and everything would be okay, I might do it. But it's not going to be okay, so I'm not going to do it. I can't do that to people. I can't do that to her.
Right.
You weren't here. Did I tell you what she said yesterday? She said to me, "Sweetie pie." And I said, "No, you're my sweetie pie." She said, "No, you're my sweetie pie too." I was like, "Oh, I love you. Oh my God, you're such a sweetheart." because she's starting to get to know me now and remember me.
Right.
Even though the short term's not there, I'm there every fucking day.
Yeah.
You bastard. No one stop. I'll send you a postcard. Give me your address. I'll stop in at your house. We'll knock on your door. No.
Oh, One Stop lives close to you?
No, I don't know where he lives.
Oh.
He's not close to me. He's not Long Island. I know that much. No, but he's telling me I'm going to go to Albany, so we'll pick up you. We'll pick up Nemesis. We'll even pick up fucking Hillbilly on the way because we go through Jersey.
Yeah.
See, I can pick everybody up. We can all have a ball. There ain't no room in the fucking truck. It's one of those box trucks with just...
Oh, there's plenty of room in the box.
Yeah, no, there's flowers in the box.
We can make it work.
There's pallets in there and shit, so... Yeah. No. I can't believe it's 12:27, only because now I got to stay up till fucking 3 o'clock. I should have told him no. I should have told him no. I don't feel like doing it now. Pack us in like Mexicans. Oh my God.
I won't even say that word because I'm a racist now.
God, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, I when that certain person is on a panel, I will not write a thing.
Oh, I don't either. Nope.
No, thank you very much. I will not.
Oh, I did. I did one time just to see what would happen. Because I always say hello to everybody, you know.
Yeah.
And I did on this particular live stream, and she quit typing altogether.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yep.
That's funny. She didn't feel like confronting you, huh?
Nope.
Yeah. I couldn't be bothered. You know, half the time I watch people's streams, I don't even comment on them. I might say
that's
hello, you know, to Huck or something. Hey, Huck, you know, but that's it.
Yep.
I don't even say hi to Rada. I don't say hi to Tonic. I started to say hi to Tonic for a while because he was, you know, doing the whole investigative shit. Yeah.
All right.
He's not my managing mod anymore because I assumed that he was done. So I just kind of dropped all that. I think I made him a regular mod. I might have. I'm not sure because he never comes over here anyway. So what's the fucking point?
Well, One Stop, even if you delete the comments, we still have them on StreamYard side.
Why would you delete your comments? That's silly. Don't delete your comments. It goes with the conversation. It's funny as fuck.
Yeah. That's why I tell him, even if he did, we still have them.
Yeah. Exactly.
They never disappear.
Nope. Nobody. Nope.
Once you hit enter, we have it. That's what I like when people will hit redact or retract their message.
Yeah.
And they don't think about, oh shit, maybe it's on the StreamYard side. I can't get rid of that message.
Yeah.
And you can read what they got.
Yeah. Ooh.
We got the receipts.
You know what?
One Stop.
I haven't heard that in a long time, you know.
Lately. Hold on.
But I haven't heard receipts.
No?
I don't. But then again, I don't go where he is. I don't listen to where he is.
I heard Rada talking about it today. That's why I said it.
Oh, yeah, Rada, yeah. Yeah, because now it's showtime.
Yeah.
When it comes to Rada, they're like, did you say this? And he'll be like, no, I didn't say that. Boom, here you go. Here's the receipt.
Yeah.
And you're a liar. And there it is. It's just straight up, you know. And that's what makes me laugh, because when he gets disgruntled, he'll be like, no, you're a liar, bitch. Like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you are you gonna let me talk? Are you gonna let me talk? Because that just how come nobody's sick of that yet?
And I find it hilarious, and I mean it when I say the word hilarious, that a lot of these channels that Lady Di would never have anything to do with, now all of a sudden she's hanging out in all of these channels where that certain somebody else hangs out now.
Did you hear her that time she was on Granny's talking nasty shit to people?
Yes,
Disgusting things like to
but
Birdo.
don't bring it to my channel.
Right, right. Well, she said, this is what killed me, is because she said to Birdo, can you feel them swimming against your teeth?
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh,
like,
she's nasty.
you fucking nasty bitch. And
Yeah.
and then she'd ha 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 and laugh with Lisa. And it was like, oh my God. And she was laughing so much. And I was like, you're disgusting. Like, wow.
Oh, yeah, she can. Yeah, people think that she's a really nice 75-year-old lady, but
No,
I've seen sides of her that some people have never seen.
I don't know. I've seen a side of her I never wanted to see.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then Abe, I remember when Rada was like, anybody want to see her butt crack? And I was like, oh my God.
And I also figured something else out, because my intro is
Right.
copyright now. So what I've decided, when I do a live stream, periodically I'm going to hit that, so that if a person's going to review my stream, and they try to post it out there, and if I ever see my intro on somebody else's, I'm going to strike you down.
Okay. Yeah,
and you'll never know.
Yeah.
And you're never going to know when I'm going to pop that up.
Right. Wow.
So I've learned.
It's funny that guy Brad lost interest pretty fast. Like he came, saw, he conquered, it's over, you know.
Well, he's, from my understanding, he has some medical issues that he's dealing with.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I'm just saying, like, he was here and then he was gone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like he was done. He dealt with Potato Boy and he was over with.
Oh, I agree with you, One Stop. Hey, listen, Berto deserves everything he gets.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this. On Huck's channel, she put up that person, a person. Is that him?
Yeah.
That was him, but that not the name of Henry.
Yeah, that's him.
Wow. I wasn't sure, and I was, too lazy to ask, kind of thing.
No, that's him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Let's stab somebody in the neck.
Yep.
Fuck? Oh my God. Well,
I could send you some photos.
No, it's okay. Thanks. Thank you. No, I just ate. I'm good. But yeah, wow. When was this? It's on a I think it's on a community post, One Stop. I think she put it on a community post. But it happened before they came here, but
he was 19 at the time.
So yeah, that happened 4 years ago.
At 6:30 in the morning on a Monday.
What? Was that at 6:30 in the morning?
No, that's when this incident took place.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who the fuck stabs somebody at 6:30 in the morning? Jesus Christ, you should be sleeping.
And I don't have a date on that one.
I think it's on her community post, and it's the person's name is like I don't remember the name. It starts with an H, I think, though. I saw it, and I just
Havion. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, Havion, something like that. That was weird. Weird. And like,
and it must have been it was a female that he stabbed. It wasn't a male.
it was just his girlfriend. They said
Yeah.
in the report. I think it says a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, everything was going fine, and then all of a sudden, I guess, because I know Birdo and Huck were getting along, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, and I still don't know what happened there. Not that I want to know,
right?
but yeah, I caught on to that too.
Like, you got me. I don't know.
Yeah,
Shit went south
quick.
Yeah, well, it doesn't take long because Birdo has an annoying qualities. It's kind of the same with Abe. They just pester the fuck out of you. They just annoy the shit out of you.
Yeah,
And they think that they don't. And it's like, are you crazy? You do.
and he looks just like his mama.
Is that his mama, though?
Yeah.
Because I thought he was adopted or being raised by his grandmother or some shit. I thought he was adopted by his grandmother, but what do I know? Who knows what was told and what was true and what was...
Right.
Anybody can say anything. Like, I could say anything. I think I made a joke last night about something like that. I can't even remember what it was. Oh, about the lottery. The lottery. I was like, yeah, somebody tell Rick Rude that I won the lottery last time. I hope nobody finds out.
Right.
Because I made a comment about unemployment. That's what it was. And somebody said, he's going to go after you now for unemployment fraud. I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't even get unemployment anymore. But they were joking when they said it.
And if this girl, if that's it, that was the girlfriend at the time, she's beautiful.
I don't know. She probably has wounded bird syndrome.
Have you seen that picture?
No. What picture?
Of his girlfriend.
No. I don't think so. I never looked. But Birdo says a lot worse stuff than Abe, though. Birdo is going to say something to the wrong person. You never know who you're talking to online. Well, that's because Birdo is young, dumb, and full of cum, so...
Full of piss and vinegar is what he's full of.
That too, yeah. She is. And that's him?
Yep.
Doesn't look like him at all.
Yep.
Not to me, it doesn't look like him.
That's him.
He's a mental midget.
Yeah.
But
and I mean, I've not seen his full body length, but he doesn't look like a very small guy.
Well, the one picture that was going around that he was tall with his hair, he looked pretty tall, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Goes around knocking people, stabbing people. That's some crazy shit.
Yep. So always just beware.
Yeah.
If you're around him, then he will have a knife on him.
Oh my God. See, that's crazy.
Yeah. And he will not hesitate to use it.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do this.
Said you one stop. All up in our business. Right.
All right. I have more than a knife. Listen to him. He got a sledgehammer.
Right. Well, I hate to do this, but my nose is starting to stop up again, and I can't handle this.
I hear you. I hear you. I gotta go soon anyway. It's. I don't want.
I don't even know what time it is, but when it gets this time where I can't fucking breathe, I can't stay on.
I hear you. I hear you.
And I ordered that Nativa or whatever it's called, the nose wash machine. To see if that will help.
Yeah, the neti pot.
Yeah, it's similar to it. Yeah, but this one pushes water up, and the other side sucks it back out.
Yeah, that's what it is, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. No, I can't.
Well, I don't even know if I can or not, but I'm going to try it.
Yeah, might help. I
got to do something.
All right, guys. God.
I got to do something because this is not good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I hear that.
One Stop, you have a good night. Thank you for sticking around, putting up with our boring asses.
Right. Exactly. I'll text you at 3:00, One Stop, and let you know that I'm on my way.
Yeah, right.
I'm already in the car and I'm on my way. One Stop. You know what? One Stop. You know what? One Stop. One Stop. One Stop. One Stop. He just kills me because he comes out with shit. Hillbilly knows the songs, and One Stop comes out with all the same stuff, the tacos and the fucking nose spray and all the stuff that we.
Right.
It's funny. It's just weird. It's just weird.
One Stop, he's got so many issues with his nose. He's got a whole box of that shit.
I know. I used to not be able to sleep if I couldn't breathe through my nose. I couldn't sleep. One time I didn't have any, and I was at somebody's house, and I couldn't fucking sleep.
Oh, that's the way I get sometimes when I can't breathe. I cannot sleep.
And like the sleep apnea, the machine always helped because it does, even if you can't breathe through your nose, it still helps. It makes you think that you're breathing through your nose. It's hard to explain, but it's right. Sleep apnea machines they're wonderful. They blow that air, boy. I don't need it anymore, thank God. I actually grew out of it or thinned myself out of it or whatever you want to call it. But, all right, fellows, I appreciate you coming in, both of you.
And well, you're more than welcome. And people, thank y'all for stopping by and at least saying hello to us.
Yes.
Sorry that our stream was boring, but you know what? That's our life. We're boring people.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, we can't be that more exciting, but
But anyway, have a good night, everybody, and I will catch you guys on the flip side of this video.
Have a good night, folks. I guess I'm gonna kill it now too. That's good. I can stay up for another hour. That's only I need.
You need an alarm clock too before I leave?
Do I? I'm sorry.
Do you need a 2:30 alarm clock wake up?
No, it's actually I have to leave here at 1:30 because it's 20 minutes to get there. So it's 2:00. I'll get there at 2:00, around 2:00. So
there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. One Stop. I work, I go home. I work, I go home. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. Now I just stay home.
I wish I could.
But anyway, good night, people.
All right, good night. Have a great night. Thanks. I wish I could stay home. If I stayed home, I could just go to Albany. But
right,
I'm gonna complain about this for a week now. Watch.
Right.
I hate life. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.